All right, we should be live. So going forward, I think what I'm going to do, what I did today, is I took the crop off the top. You can see the account, but I'm using a demo because I'm showing the top. So I'll use a demo for now until I figure out a way to crop just this portion or something. And yeah, I decided to put this account down to $1,000. I really give myself a challenge because you really can't let stuff run when you have an account of 1,000. But you can see the clock up here now, which is good for our analysis. I did well the previous week. Also, just take a look. I did okay. Yeah, yesterday was a great day for me. I had some overnights from Sunday that I closed yesterday, and that got us green on the year in terms of P&L, which is really cool. In one of my other accounts, my live account today, I actually lost 200, and it was because I knew CPI was coming today, and it was kind of like in line, a little bit better than expected, I guess. But that came out almost an hour ago now, and I had I was short from the equivalent of, yeah, I was short from like basically 38.95s, and ended up getting out up here at the top, 39.35. Even though it wicked through my, it wicked back into the money for me, and I should have had a resting bid there, and I didn't, and cost me some change. So on the other count, I am down 200 on the day. I'm flipping for this one for 30 minutes just so we can stream about it and see if I can make something happen here. So for 30 minutes, I'm going to have this account open, and I will trade it with a limitation of $1,000, which is incredibly, incredibly small. So I was looking at the price action, and the reason I don't want to short this is because there's this hidden bull that was playing out, and it's still playing out. So there's this hidden bull, right? We've got, it's kind of weird because of this big slump, but we've got lower RSI peak, price lower. But now we have price lower, RSI new highs. So this is a hidden bull divergence. So we're going to likely see this push up to 4K, possibly higher. The 4 hour, I was really expecting something to change here because we weren't setting up the same way as these last two times. We were kind of spending so much time around this Bolly Band DMA. So I was kind of expecting some kind of action, and I didn't want to believe it was to the upside because I was short, but it was becoming more and more obvious. And then the CPI kind of broke the seal when those numbers came out, just kind of ripped highs, ripped lows, and then started trending up. So yeah, that's where we're at. We're probably going to see another peak of RSI on the 4 hour. I don't know about the daily. Yeah, daily kind of bottomed out, didn't it? Didn't even think about that. Bottoming out on the daily. What do we have? So we have 40s, 3940s, RSIs. I guess it's high? Yeah. Some divergence here. So maybe due for a little retrace. RSI is stupid high. I would rather wait and then get in long, honestly. So we'll wait for an RSI dip, and then we'll just get long. It'll probably be at the Bolly Band here. Let's quickly check if we're expecting any earnings today. Oh, whoops, not that. So today, nothing in the morning. No big companies reporting today, really. Okay, so it's probably going to be another choppy morning. Excuse me. Small business optimism came out. That's cool. It's actually higher than it was prior. That's cool. CPI has been coming down, which is what we want. So this is pretty good for the economy. It means that rates probably won't be raised. Look at the core commodities CPI. It's down quite a bit. The services X energy is still climbing. So services excluding energy has been nothing but climbing. Interesting. Okay, well, we have our equities open here in a couple minutes. Still going to be looking for a long, what was that, 37s. Because we want this hidden bull to play out. We may just take a long up here. I know, it's not the most ideal thing. Man, what's bugging me is that I sat in that short overnight and it wicked into the money. Actually, so yeah, because I was trading the March contract and now this is not March. It wicked into the money overnight several times and I had my take profit way lower. Yeah, I mean, I know what I was risking. I just need to digest it mentally before I continue with my life. All right, so we're up at 43. It looks like it wants to rip faces to the upside today. So we had a tiny bit of reset there on the RSI. That was barely anything off the top. Where's the next stop? Good question. I think we're going to the upper Bali band at this point. Probably have some stops along the way. 4K is not out of the question at all. Let's see. So we're gonna wait for that 1 minute dip. Could just hold it off these lows. Risking 50. Let's try it. So we are getting in at the high RSI. We're basically risking off of 38s. The problem with such a small account is you have very little wiggle room. Like this is maybe what? Like with the 20-point stop, which is still pretty tight. I mean, it's only 5 trades with a 20-point stop. So yeah. Of course, now we get our slump and our 1 minute entry. That's what we get for chasing. Yeah, so we'll play off this lower Bali band. Which is down at 37, it's not very far. Yeah, I feel so obsessed over that loss this morning. So I know I'm like too P&L focused, and it's going to distract me from my trading today. So I need to be really aware of that. So we're getting our dip now. So I totally FOMO'd in and might have to take a loss on this. I mean, 37 is now the bottom of the Bolly band. We already have an RSI reset here, so okay. I'll let this go a little further. We'll hold it over 30s. When the account's low like this, man, it is tough. You have to be so accurate. So anything under 39.30 will probably exit. So far, bad trade, FOMO entry. I'm gonna go ahead and I'm actually gonna add to it here at 38s. I know it's not low RSI. Wow, the average only went to 42. Yikes. Okay, so there's an RSI dip. This is basically what we were waiting for and didn't have the patience for. Okay, so now what we want is new highs. What does the 5-minute look like? The 5-minute has almost reset. The 15 is extremely overbought. The 1 hour also overbought. Yeah, interesting. Wonder what we'll see up here. Like I said, I see this hidden bull, so I would expect at least 39.80s. So we'll have a target of 39.80s or 39.70 at least. Yeah, 39.70 is the first target. I'm gonna do some stuff on the other screen here. Let's see. How are we looking? We're green, just barely. I'm just looking up some events for later today, or later in the week. Oh, okay. So we are in the money. We will shoot for 70s. So far, so good. Hidden bull is playing out. Hmm. It's almost too quick. And I have all these plant seeds in front of me. I need to plant them. I know that's super off topic. But this is quite boring. Today will likely be a boring day. Price action will be boring. So I'm going to try to have like less than 5 trades. I'm not going to say try, but I'll likely have less than 5 trades on the day. Maybe just this one, I'm not sure. And yeah, I'll go from there. Man, yesterday I was getting short so many times, and then the one I held overnight was also a short. And I had been having trouble shorting, and I can't believe I convinced myself to short again. It's interesting how that works. Like I was so convinced that that even like losing trades didn't convince me to flip until I had a loser, and then I was convinced. Yeah, something about these demo accounts. They just don't feel the same. They just don't feel real. Let's see. First target will be, I think 60 is a good spot. It's probably a little short, actually. I guess not. What's the high here? What is that high? 55. Okay, so let's have one at 55. Like so. So far, so good. Boring morning. Quite boring. So far, so good. Of course, on the demo account, I do well. But yeah, it just it doesn't feel the same. Feels very different. I look away from the screen for 1 second, comes up to my take profit, and then reels back. Interesting. Okay, we're out at 55s if we can get up there. So let's see. Oh, we're out of 1 at 55s. That will be a high from a past hour on a dump. Come on. Come on, Sonny. This already is. Nah, it's not. I was going to say it's 10% of the account, but it's not. It's more like 5% of the account. This one trade, which is pretty solid. Staring at a glowing rectangle. That's all I'm doing. Look at the NASDAQ. Oh my gosh. Wow. This chart is lying to me. Did not get up to 55. Oh, 53. Never mind, it's not lying to me at all. I guess I can get out of one up here. Well, it'll be the earlier one, and the earlier one was like, yeah, it was like a 47 buy or something. Boring day. Boring, boring, boring. It's going to be chop. It's going to be boring. And we're just going to ride it out. I'm actually going to kill the stream here, I think. It's really not much to talk about. CPI was, I don't know, boring. So, yeah, I'm going to hold my first one to 55. My second one I'll hold to like 75. I think, right? Was that the level? Yeah. Yep, so that's what I'm going to do today. I'm going to hold these trades to be self-evident. And yeah, if it gets up to 300, I mean, that's 30% on the account, which would be great. If not, then I'll probably get out at break even or so. All right, we just closed to 15 minutes. Probably really green. Yeah, it was okay. Not super green. The range of these 15-minute bars is pretty wide, so we'll have to see. Maybe I'll just cut these. I'm not sure yet. All right, guys. I'll catch you tomorrow. Yeah, yesterday was good. Today, the live account didn't do that well. The live account actually just had a withdrawal, so it was like extra small, and I think that kind of tripped me up. So live account. Also, once I get the crop figured out for just cropping this area, and then I'll have to make sure not to open the performance center up, I think. But once I figure that out, then I'll stream the live one, which will be really interesting. But for now, we're going to just stream the demo with live data. All right, guys, I'll catch you tomorrow morning. Trade well, be smart, don't blow money away, and yeah, stay rational. And I'll see you tomorrow, ladies and gentlemen.